Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's incredibly close to my heart, and I know to many of yours as well, anxiety. Specifically, we're going to talk about the signs that your anxiety is actually healing, even when it feels like it's still screaming in your ear. It's so easy to feel stuck, to think you're not making any progress. But healing isn't always a loud, dramatic event. More often, it's a series of small, quiet shifts that add up over time. And we're going to look at this through a lens of faith, because our spiritual journey is deeply intertwined with our mental and emotional well-being. So if you've been feeling discouraged on your path, this video is for you. Let's uncover those subtle but powerful signs of healing together. The first sign that you're healing is that you're starting to recognize your triggers. In the past, anxiety might have felt like a tidal wave that came out of nowhere, completely overwhelming you without warning. You didn't know why you suddenly felt that pit in your stomach or why your heart started racing. But now, you're beginning to connect the dots. You might notice, okay, when I scroll through social media for too long, I start to feel that familiar dread. Or, when I have a major deadline approaching, my thoughts start to spiral. This awareness is a huge step. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. You're no longer fighting an invisible enemy. The Bible tells us in Proverbs 4 and verses 23, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Recognizing your triggers is the very first step in guarding your heart. You're learning what puts your peace at risk, and that knowledge is power. It means you can start being proactive instead of just reactive. Sign number 2. You're not falling for every anxious thought. Anxious thoughts are like persistent telemarketers. They call at the worst times and try to sell you a story of doom and gloom. Before, you might have picked up the phone every single time, believing every word they said. A thought like, "You're going to fail this presentation," would instantly become your reality. But now, you're starting to screen your calls. You hear the thought, but instead of automatically accepting it as truth, there's a moment of pause. You might think, "Oh, there's that old familiar worry again." Or, "Is that thought actually true? Or is it just my anxiety talking?" This is a massive victory. You are creating space between you and the anxiety. The Apostle Paul talks about this in 2 Corinthians 10 and verses 5 when he says, "We should take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ." You're learning to challenge your thoughts, to hold them up to the light of truth instead of letting them run wild. This doesn't mean the thoughts disappear, but it means they no longer have complete control over you. You're becoming the gatekeeper of your own mind. The third sign of healing is that your recovery time is getting shorter. Think about it. Maybe a panic attack used to derail your entire day or even your whole week. You'd be left feeling exhausted, fragile, and terrified of it happening again. But lately, you've noticed a change. You might still have a moment of intense anxiety. Your heart might still pound, but you bounce back faster. An hour later, you're able to refocus on your work. The next morning, you don't wake up with that same heavy sense of dread. This is incredible progress. It shows that your nervous system is becoming more resilient. You're building what I like to call spiritual muscle. Lamentations chapter 3 and verses 22 through 23 says, "The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning." You are beginning to live out this truth. You're realizing that an anxious moment doesn't have to define your whole day. because God's mercy is there to meet you, helping you reset and begin again, faster and faster each time. This brings us to sign number 4. You're more willing to sit with discomfort. In the throes of anxiety, our primary instinct is to escape. We do whatever it takes to avoid uncomfortable feelings. We might distract ourselves with our phones, avoid certain social situations, or numb out with food or TV. But as you heal, something shifts. You start to realize that you can, in fact, survive the discomfort. You might still feel the anxiety rising when you have to make a difficult phone call, but instead of immediately avoiding it, you take a deep breath and tell yourself, "This feels uncomfortable, but I can handle it for a few minutes." You're learning that feelings are just feelings. They are not fatal. This is a profound form of courage. Isaiah chapter 41 and verses 10 is a promise I hold on to. "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." You're starting to believe that God is with you in the uncomfortable moment, and that His strength is enough to see you through it. You're not running from the storm, but learning to trust God in the middle of it. Sign number 5 is a beautiful one. You're finding moments of genuine peace and joy again. When anxiety has its grip on you, it can feel like it colors everything in shades of gray. Joy feels distant, like a memory from another lifetime. But as healing takes root, you start to notice little cracks of light. You might find yourself genuinely laughing at a friend's joke, truly savoring your morning cup of coffee, or feeling a sense of wonder while watching a sunset. These moments might be fleeting at first, but they are real. They are reminders of the goodness that still exists in the world and in your life. It's a taste of what the Bible calls the peace of God, which transcends all understanding. That's from Philippians chapter 4, verses 7. This peace doesn't always make sense. Your circumstances might not have changed. The anxiety might still be lurking, but you experience a moment of calm, a moment of joy that feels like a gift. Cherish these moments. They are powerful evidence that your heart is healing and making room for light once again. The 6th sign that you're healing is that you're setting and maintaining boundaries. Anxiety can often be fueled by people-pleasing and a fear of disappointing others. We say yes when we mean no, we overcommit ourselves, and we let others drain our emotional energy because we're afraid of conflict. But as you heal, you start to value your own well-being more. You begin to understand that no is a complete sentence. You might politely decline an invitation when you know you need a quiet night in. You might speak up when someone crosses a line. Setting boundaries is not selfish. It's an act of stewardship over the life and peace God has given you. Galatians chapter 1 and verses 10 asks a piercing question. Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. When you set healthy boundaries, you are choosing to serve and honor God by protecting the precious resources, your time, your energy, your peace that He has entrusted to you. It's a sign of profound self-respect and spiritual maturity. And finally, the 7th sign of healing. You are using your experience to help others. There's a point in the healing journey where you start to look outside of yourself. Your pain, which once felt like a private prison, starts to feel like a powerful testimony. You find yourself feeling empathy for a friend who is struggling with anxiety. You might share a bit of your own story or offer a word of encouragement that you yourself needed to hear. You're not ashamed anymore. Instead, you see how God can use your deepest struggles for a greater purpose. This is the beautiful promise of 2 Corinthians 1 and verse 4, which says, God comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. Your scars are becoming a source of hope for someone else. When you can look at your journey not just as something you survived, but as something that has equipped you to love others better, you know deep in your soul that true transformative healing is taking place. So let's recap. You're recognizing your triggers, you're not believing every anxious thought, your recovery time is shorter, you're able to sit with discomfort, you're finding moments of joy, you're setting boundaries, and you're using your story to comfort others. If you recognize even one of these signs in your life, please celebrate it. Healing isn't linear. There will be good days and bad days. But these signs are proof that you are moving forward, even when it doesn't feel like it. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are a work in progress, held in the hands of a God who loves you and is patiently and faithfully restoring your peace. Be kind to yourself on this journey. Let us pray, dear friends. Father, I lift up every anxious heart listening right now. Even when the fear feels loud, remind them that healing is already happening inside them. Quiet their thoughts, steady their breath, and surround them with your perfect peace. Show them that progress is still progress, even on the days it feels small. Strengthen them, calm them, and let your love silence every anxious voice. Lord, wrap them in your presence like a warm blanket. Replace every trembling thought with reassurance, every worry with your truth, and every wave of fear with your comforting nearness. Remind them that they are not broken, not behind, and not alone. They are growing, recovering, and being restored day by day. Let your peace guard their hearts and minds. Let your spirit breathe rest into their chest where anxiety once lived, and let them wake up with new courage, new clarity, and the unshakable knowing that you are with them, fighting for them, and guiding every step of their journey. In Jesus' mighty and precious name, Amen. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And remember to subscribe for more faith-filled encouragement. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, remain blessed.